Hi soulmates, I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how to make this stylish short collar blazer that you're seeing right here. So if you're new here, highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share for more videos. To my channel subscribers, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your efforts. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the pattern drafting. So here is my pattern first. I'll be drafting out the back pattern first, okay? So I have my shoulder to bust and then my shoulder to waist. My shoulder to bust and shoulder to waist, okay? So I'll go ahead and mark out straight lines. Remember, I'm drafting out the back pattern first. Then from the waistline, I came down by 9 inches for my hip line. My waist to hip line is 9 inches and I'll mark out straight line. So next, I'll go ahead and mark down half of my shoulder measurements, which is 8, okay? So from that point, I came down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. From the 1 inches, I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. Next, I'll go ahead and connect from the shoulder slope down to my armhole. Next, I'll measure what I have from the shoulder to my armhole point. What I have here is 9. Then I'll go ahead and mark it out here. This will help you to have a straight line over here, okay? So here is my chest line, my bust line, my waist, and then the hip line. So next, I'll go ahead and mark out my basic neck width of 3 inches. I'm making use of 3 inches. Then I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope. And this is what we have, okay? So next, I'll get the midpoint of my armhole, which is 4. Here's the midpoint. From the midpoint, I'll come in by ½ inches. Then I'll go ahead and connect it to the upper part this way. Next, my bust circumference divided by 4. My bust is 40 divided by 4, I have 10. I'll mark it down. Okay. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it this way. So here is my armhole. So next, I'll go ahead and mark down half of my nipple to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2, I have 4. I'll mark it down from the bust down to my hip line and I'll connect a straight line. So next, on both sides of my waist, which is here, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5 and I'll go ahead and connect it to my bust point. Connect it to my bust point. And then from the waist, I came down by 6 inches. From the waist, I came down by 6 inches and I'll connect it down this way. And this is what I have, okay? So next thing is to impute our body measurements. Waist divided by 4, I'll mark it down, plus this 1 inch is here, I'll replace it back. Hip divided by 4, I'll mark it down. And after that, I'll go ahead and connect the whole points together this way. And this is what we have, okay? So I'll go ahead and connect from the bust point to my armhole. And this is what I have, okay? So next, for my back neck depth, I'm making use of 1 inches for my back neck depth. So I'll go ahead and connect it this way. And this is what we have. So next thing here is to tighten up our back. I don't want the back to be straight. So I'll go ahead and take out ½ inches on the waistline. I came in by ½ inches. And I'll connect it up this way. And then from the waist, I'll take it down. So I took out ½ inches at the waistline. I don't want the waist to be straight. And this is what we have, okay? I don't want the back, sorry, to be straight. So this is it for the back. From the side, I will come up by 1.5 inches. We have a little curve at the side, so I came up by 1.5 inches. And I'll connect it back to my hip line. So this is all for the back part, okay? So the next thing here is to cut it out. But before doing that, I'll go ahead and measure out my back neckline. Measure what I have here. This is why I said you should draft out the back part first. Measure it round. What I have here is 3.5, okay? What I have as my back neckline is 3.5 inches. So I'll keep the back pattern aside, okay? So here is my front pattern. I left 5 inches at the upper part and also by the side. So I'll go ahead and measure out my shoulder to bust point, my shoulder to under bust, my shoulder to waist of my front, which is 18, my shoulder to bust, my shoulder to under bust, and shoulder to waist. Next, I'll go ahead and mark out straight lines this way. Remember, from the upper part, I left 5 inches, and also by the side, I left 5 inches. Okay. So now from the waistline, I'll come down by 9 inches, which is my hip line. My waist to hip is 9 inches, and I'll mark a straight line. And this is what we have. Okay. So next, I'll go ahead and mark down half of my shoulder measurement. Here is my shoulder, remember, which is 8. From that point, I came down by 1 inches for my shoulder slope. From the 1 inches, I came down by 8 inches for my armhole. So next, I'll go ahead and connect from my shoulder slope down to my armhole. And this is what I have. Next, I'll measure what I have from the shoulder to my armhole point. I have 9. I'll go ahead and mark it down here. Okay. Then I'll connect a straight line, which will be my chest line. So here is the chest line, my bust line, my under bust line, my waist, and then my hip line. These are all my front vertical measurements. Okay. So next, I'll go ahead and mark down my basic neck width of 3 inches, and I'll connect it down to my shoulder slope. Next, I'll go ahead and divide my armhole into 3. My armhole is 8. I'll divide it by 3. Whatever I have, I'll times it by 2. Okay. Then I'll mark it down. From that point, I'll come in by 1 inches. And from the same point, I'll go out by 1 inches. Remember, my armhole is 8. Divide by 3, then times 2. Mark it down. From that point, I went in by 1 inches. And from the same point, I went out by 1 inches. So I'll go ahead and connect it to the upper part this way. And this is what I have. Okay. So next, I'll go ahead and mark down half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 4. My nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2. I have 4. I'll mark it from my bust line to my hip line. Then I'll connect a straight line this way. Next, on both sides of my waist, I'll come out on both sides by 0.5. And from the waist, I came down by 6 inches. So I'll go ahead and connect it down this way. After that, from the waist, I'll connect it to my bust point. And this is what we have. Okay. So next, from the bust point, I'll connect it to my armhole. And from the same bust point, I'll go ahead and connect it to this 1 inches. Making sure the gap I have here on the chest line is not more than 0.5. It shouldn't be more than 0.5, okay? So next thing here is to impute our body measurements. Our bust divided by 4, I'll mark it down, plus this half inches, I'll replace it back. Okay? Under bust divided by 4, I'll mark it down, plus this half inches here, I'll replace it back. Waist divided by 4, I'll mark it down, plus this 1 inches here, I'll replace it back. Hip divided by 4, I'll mark it down. After that, I'll go ahead and connect the whole points together. And this is what we have. So next, I'll go ahead and measure from this point to my bust point. Okay. Measure it out carefully. What I have here is 6 inches. Let's measure it out again from this point to my bust point. You can see what I'm doing. So I have 6 inches. So I'll go ahead and measure it out on the second line, on this line here. I'll measure it out on the second line. Then I'll mark it out. Here is the point. So from that point, I'll connect it to my bust circumference to form my armhole. And this is what we have. Okay. So next, from my under bust, I'll go ahead and connect it to my neck width. Okay. I'll use my straight rule to connect from the under bust to my neck width this way. So next thing is to extend from the neck width up. Remember the back pattern we have 3.5. Here's my back pattern. My back neckline here is 3.5. So I'll go ahead and extend it by 3.5. I'll come up by 3.5. You can see what I'm doing. Then I'll take it straight this way and also connect this part this way. So now from this 3.5 inches, that's the upper part from here, I'll go out by half inches. Then I'll use my curve ruler to connect it down to my neck width. This will help this part to relax. Remember, you are sewing this to your back neckline and you don't want it to be straight. So go ahead and curve it out this way. And this is what we have. Then is to mark out the width of your collar. For here, I'm making use of 4 inches. And at the under bust, I'm making use of 5 inches. Okay. So I'll go ahead and connect it straight this way. And then connect it to the upper part. And this is what we have. So next, for the extension at the shoulder, I'll go out by 1 inches. Okay, this part, I'll go out by 1 inches. And I'll go ahead and curve it back to my armhole. Okay, curve it down this way. This is for the extension at the shoulder. And this is what we have for this part. So let's go back to the down part. I will also extend my back shoulder before cutting it out, okay? So at the down part of my front, I came in by 2 inches. And I'll go ahead and connect it to my under bust this way. And from the side, I came up by 1.5 inches. Same thing I did at my back pattern. And I'll go ahead and curve it down this way. So if you notice at the front pattern, this part is curvy. Okay, this part is curvy. It's not this sharp. So I'll go in a bit by 0.5. And I'll go ahead and curve it out this way. And this is what we have for our front pattern. So next thing is to mark out our side dart. For your side dart, the difference between your shoulder to waist of your front and that of your back. So mine is 1 inches. From the bust line, I came down by 1 inches. And I'll go ahead and connect it to my bust point. So this part here is going out. So this is all for our front pattern. The next thing here is to cut it out. So let's do that, guys. Okay, I'll extend this shoulder after. You can see what I'm doing. Cut out your dart. Okay, this is what we have for the front. This part will be this way. And as you can see, the side of our collar is dropping down this part. I don't want it. So I'll go ahead and come up by 1 inches. From this part, I'll come up by 1 inches. And I'll connect it back to my under bust line. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. Okay, and this is what we have over here. And you'll be fixing this part to your back neckline. This part here, you go ahead and sew it down to your back neckline. Let's cut out this part. Open up your side dart and close it up. And then continue cutting. And this is what we have here for our front pattern. Please make sure you add your sewing allowance in between and also by the side. So here you'll be having a button. There's a button at the under bust. So go ahead and add extra inches to your under bust circumference. If your under bust is 34, go ahead and make it 35 or 36. Okay. So after sewing, you can button up your under bust. You can easily button it up. Okay. I believe you guys understand what I mean. So here's the back part. I'll go ahead and extend my shoulder by 1 inches. Same thing I did at the front pattern, and I'll connect it back to my armhole this way. And this is it. So next thing here is to cut out our back pattern. You can see what I'm doing. Cut out this part. Open up your darts, and this is what we have for our back pattern. Make sure you add your seam allowance in between and also by the side. So this part of your front, you go ahead and sew it down to your back neckline this way. You can see what I have. Sew it down to your back neckline, and this is what you'll be having. Okay, remember we have what we have here is 3.5 and here also is 3.5. So go ahead and sew it to your back neckline, and that is it. So thank you all for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and also share, and see you guys in my next class. Bye.